So that's Ox Black, Ox underscore Black. And he wouldn't be relevant because he jumps down and runs off out through the back when I'm hoping to bait him for gear. And he shouldn't be relevant. He's like a random everyone else. And up until my encounter with Mr. Ox Black, my game had been pretty standard. I had chased him through that building and lost sight of him further on, heard a vehicle take off and heard some other movement nearby. But as I continued into this gully, I was running along and noticed, like, oh shit, that's convenient, that there's actually a vehicle up ahead of me rolling downhill. But I was perplexed as to why this was the case and what the origin of this vehicle was. And funnily enough, it has everything to do with Mr. Ox Black. Come on. Yeah, hit that tree. Perfect. Fucking Ox Black with the sweetest of sweet fucking takedowns. A ball busting, unapologetic point blank 12 gauge round to the face. And how do you top a send off like that? You fucking ride off into the sunset like the world's greatest hero. Anyways, that's how I got this truck, and that's all you need to know about that. Shit. Oh no. So as I was leaving this place, I heard the footsteps of someone who turned out to be Mr. Postman 101. And I get the fuck out of there and go running. And I thought that guy had gotten into a vehicle to chase me, but it turned out the person chasing me was actually Militant 7420. Not sure about the 7, but, you know, you get the idea. Oh, he killed himself. Sweet. Well, that was convenient. After failing to find the second vehicle, Mr. Postman was left for dead in the barrier. From the same abyss that consumed Mr. Postman 101 comes a warrior unlike anything you've known. A warrior from the desert sands, biking across dunes that would fall, tilt, topple, and destroy a lesser man. He is Morpheus. Combat-hardened and unafraid of anything. His tactical... Oh boy. Morpheus. So there's this nervousness that I have now, because I think to myself, like, I don't want to move, I don't want to be detected. But if you sit still long enough, someone might spec you or spot you. I think I'm going to watch this crate and try and dummy somebody who goes for it, but the real problem I have is that now this is my only chance to shoot it. It's not a terrible spot, but in doing so, I'll also give away my position. Whereas, in fact, I'm only a couple feet from the circle. And if I wait long enough, whoever goes for that crate will probably come down. Now, I know there's shooters to my southeast, but there's also 8 other people alive, so it benefits me a lot more to wait and take my time, provided I'm not being lined up by a sniper right now. My colors are pretty good, so I'm probably alright. Admittedly, the adrenaline is running now in my veins. Like, now is when the game has become interesting to me. Now it's become a little bit more tactile, tense or intense and stealthy. The other one's over there. You gotta move. What I couldn't talk about there was trying to control my shit in any way, shape, or form during that last exchange. It just happened to work out for me that those guys wound up so close together. And now my heartbeat begins to slow, and my excitement fades, and I find myself with the classic loss aversion where I don't want to go on because I just had a good win. But I'm trying to raise that 5K to get that stupid pan. Not because I want that pan, but because I want to sell the box when it's done. So let's see what happens.